Don't you love it when it's free? So perhaps I was a little dramatic, but the reality is because of my local Home Depot and the items I had from prior years, this Christmas wreath that I'm going to show you how to make was absolutely free to me. And if you have any of these items in a local Home Depot, I promise it'll be free for you too. So without any further ado, let's get started. The Christmas tree tent at your local Home Depot is the best place to pick up fresh cut Christmas tree branches that you can use in your home decor. It's absolutely free and they fill your home with a nice pine smell. So don't be afraid to ask. It will all end up in the trash, so why not just make something beautiful with it instead? Now I had an extra wreath form from my local Dollar Tree, but you can always take one you've used before to create a new look for this year. To tie my branches to the form, I used floral wire and pipe cleaners. Since the pipe cleaners were softer to work with, I used those to start with. Don't worry if they're visible your first go around, because we are going to be layering the branches onto the form, during which time we'll use the floral wire so it isn't visible. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. I like to start with the smaller branches for my first layer because they're really easy to work with. You'll see here that even though I'm still on the first layer, I'm already able to cover one of my pipe cleaners with the additional branch. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring. And just a quick tip. The fresher the cut, the more pliable your branch, meaning the sooner you can get the branches after being cut from the Christmas tree, the better. This will make it easier to bend the branches along your form without breaking them. Now it's time to add my top layers to really start filling in my form and start giving my wreath a little more character. I'm using a 24 gauge floral wire and it works really great, but you can use what you already have on hand. The link to many of the items used in this video can be found in the description box below, so be sure to check it out and feel free to leave me a comment with any questions you may have. It's already so pretty at this point and it smells amazing. Now by the time you get to this part, you'll want to identify what will be the top and bottom part of your wreath before you start adding any embellishments. I've got a whole tub of old goodies, but I do plan to keep it simple for the most part, beginning with this dry stick that I found amongst the branches. I thought it was a neat shape and that it could add another layer of texture. I attached the branch with the floral wire as well, and I've got another helpful tip. Bend the wire into an upside down V or U shape so that you can easily pass the two wire ends to the back of the form. This will make it much easier to work with, it will avoid you trying to search for the wire, and it will immediately anchor down your piece. Now, I don't know about you, but when it comes to Christmas decor, pine cones are a must for me. All I do is wrap the floral wire around the pine cone, hiding it within the different segments so that you don't see it from the front. Then you twist the floral wire several times so that it's secure and place your pine cone anywhere on your wreath that you see fit. These smaller and tighter pine cones can be a little more difficult, but just follow the same steps using the segments that best hide the floral wire. I feel another quick tip coming. Avoid any segments that are loose because they will not provide good support and you'll risk your pine cone falling off with a good gust of wind or a hard closing of a door. I decided to go with this red and black buffalo check ribbon that matches the one that I used on my Christmas tree. To make this very simple bow, all you have to do is fold your ribbon back and forth for the full length of the ribbon. My fold was approximately 11 to 12 inches in length. Keep in mind that the more ribbon you use, the fuller the bow, so have fun with it. Then once you get to the end, you'll want both tail ends off to one side. Then you'll take a pipe cleaner or floral wire to cinch the ribbon in the middle. After a few twists of the pipe cleaner or floral wire, you'll then pull the front tail over to the other side and twist the wire several more times. And then you're ready to attach it to the top of your wreath. To bring your bow to life, you just pull apart the folds and rearrange them so that they look like one big messy bow at the top. Then to clip the tails, Make sure that you fold the ribbon edges towards you, then cut in an upwards diagonal direction. That'll give you the upside down V cut and will really give it a more finished look. I also decided to add these gold mini ornaments, frosted looking berries, these stringy straw-like pieces that I also found amongst the branches, and some more small sticks to come up with a natural and beautiful wreath for my door this holiday season. I used a wire jute twine to make the hanger for my wreath, and just like that, there was a little Christmas outside too. And do you know what the best part is? It was free, absolutely free. All right, so clearly I was excited that this was free. I hope that you were excited about that too. If you have anything that you'd like to see in a future video, please comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear all about it. And if you're still in that holiday Christmas spirit, be sure to check out this playlist right over here. I'm Ellie Lee with Ellie Lee Designs, and until the next one, bye. Hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas